Batman and Robin capture one of the Wizard's men near a waterfront hideout. Vicky has come there searching for her brother, but has been caught. Batman hears her call for help and...
That'll locate him.
Forget him.
They've escaped.
We caught one of them. Robin's got him in the car.
Well, let me get my camera and I'll get a picture of him.
Forget your camera. You've had enough excitement for one night. We'll turn our prisoner over to the police. I want an enlarged photograph of him.
Something tells me you have a plan.
You're right. I have. How do I look?
Like his twin brother. Now, if you can only find where the mob hangs out.
Our prisoner wasn't very talkative, but I found something on him that may lead us straight to the Wizard. There's my admission card. Nothing, Max. The boys were just wondering about you.
Yeah, and I'm still wondering.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah,
Batman got me, but he couldn't hold me.
that don't make sense. I hear the Batman never loses a prisoner once he's grabbed him.
He lost this one by turning me over to that kid Robin. That's who I escaped from.
How did you escape the police? We beat it when we heard their siren.
That was a trick device he had on his car to scare you guys off.
Yeah, I'll remember that next time. All right, fellas, let's get down to business. I've heard from the Wizard. He wants 2 men at headquarters to help him convert the remote control machine to the new power.
The new power?
Oh, now, don't act dumb, Mac. You know what I mean. The stolen X90 formula.
Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. You can count me in for the job.
What's got into you? I thought you didn't like visiting headquarters.
This time it's different. That Batman and Robin are after me. I can lay low there.
You can deal me out. I don't want any part of that place.
Now, ain't that too bad? You're just the one I decided on. Now, we'll go to Hideout B. Stay there till it gets dark. This place is not safe.
Better slow down, Nolan. We're coming to that alarm gadget in the road.
Right.
Get another cigarette, Mac?
Sorry, this kind only comes one to a pack.
Get set for the bump. That was it. That lets the boys know that somebody's coming.
Well, I see the alarm worked okay.
Yeah, I knew somebody was on the road. What happened to you?
Plenty. Anything to report?
Orders from the Wizard. We're to catch Barry Brown's next broadcast without fail.
Yeah, we can do that. I plan to stay here till after dark.
What does that mean, more orders?
Maybe. In the meantime, don't get too nosy, Mac. Time for Brown's broadcast. Turn on the radio.
This is Barry Brown with a few hot tips and cold facts. While there are no new developments in the remote control robbery case, I have exclusive information on an angle that might soon set off a powder keg. A key man of the robbery gang has been captured and is being held incommunicado by the police for questioning. I will relay to you any information he discloses. In the meantime, I have learned the prisoner's name. It is Mac Lacey.
You heard that. What's it all about?
I don't know. Must have been a mistake.
It was. And you made it. You look like Mac, but you can't be. Who are you? I'll give you just 10 seconds to answer. Who are you?
Nolan, look.
The trademark of the Batman. That means he's outside. Guard this guy.
Sit down.
The Batman's around. Search for it.
He made a break for it.
Just who are you?
I'm a friend of Mac's. When I heard he was arrested, I thought I could take his place in your outfit.
Why didn't you say so before?
I didn't think you'd believe me.
I don't. But I'm going to give you a chance to prove yourself.
How?
Get rid of this pest for me.
That's a deal.
Holt, line him up. You've got 2 shots. Make them count. And no tricks. Start a search. We've got to find him.
was good shooting, Bruce. You know, this belt buckle isn't very big.
I was sure it was thick enough to stop the bullet.
It still knocked the wind out of me.
Better keep your eyes open. They might be tailing us in their car.
That I want to see. They'll be working on their car for a week after what I did to it.
This place is not safe. We gotta get out of here.
How far do you think we'd get without a car?
I better call headquarters. Station B calling headquarters. Station B calling headquarters.
This is headquarters. Go ahead.
We had a couple of visitors, but they escaped. One of them was Batman's assistant, Robin. The other one tried to bluff us into thinking he was Mac, but Brown's broadcast spoiled his disguise.
Did you learn who he really was?
No, but I think he's...
You don't think. That's why you failed. It was undoubtedly Batman himself. You've made your final mistake, Nolan.
What do you mean?
I mean I'm going to replace you before your bungling betrays me to Batman. Let me talk to one of the others.
This is Holt.
Keep Nolan under guard until I can get rid of him. I'm liquidating Evans also. Their fate will be insurance against future mistakes.
Yes, sir. What else?
When did Batman and Robin escape?
About 20 minutes ago.
Oh, and there's still time to offset Nolan's blundering.
What do you want us to do?
Nothing. I'm taking over. I've managed to get word to Mac in jail. He's going to trap Batman for me.
I'd have found the Wizard's headquarters by now if it hadn't been for Brown's broadcast.
He must be in with the Wizard. Maybe he is the Wizard.
Either that or a very dangerous snooper. If we can find out where he gets his tips, we'll have a valuable clue.
The bat signal.
Commissioner Gordon needs help. Watch out for a telephone.
Yes? Telephone call, Commissioner.
Thank you. Commissioner Gordon speaking.
This is Batman. Do you want me?
I'll say I do. Mac Lacey talked. He's just named the next location where his remote control gang will strike. Job is to be pulled tonight.
Where?
Someplace on Marine Street along the waterfront.
That's not very definite, but it'll have to do. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
What's wrong this time?
We'll know the answer to that when we get to Marine Street.
We only knew what to hunt for.
Marine Street only runs a couple of blocks. Maybe we can stumble on a clue.
Like that?
Could be.
They've spotted us.
Okay, inside, quick.
Through that door.
We're not in here.
sinister use does the wizard plan to make of the remote control machine? Who is this that the wizard's men are attacking? For the answers, see The Fatal Blast, Chapter 7 of Batman and Robin, at this theater next week. Robin rescues Bruce from a wizard hideout, which Bruce entered in disguise. Informed of this, the wizard orders 2 of his men liquidated, then sets a deadly trap for Batman and Robin.
Robin. Robin. Breathe through this.
This is Barry Brown with a bulletin that will hit like a bombshell. Information has just reached me of a mysterious tragedy that occurred tonight at an abandoned Marine Street warehouse. The police will learn that 2 victims found in a gas-filled storage vault are none other than the supposedly invincible Batman and his boy wonder companion, Robin.
Don't believe everything you hear. Sorry to startle you, Alfred, but any resemblance between us and a couple of ghosts is purely coincidental. I want to sue that Brown character. The fact remains that Mr. Brown knows a great deal more about us than is good for us.
That's right. You know, I wonder how he found out Batman and Robin were in that warehouse.
I don't know. But it's a cinch that the prisoner Commissioner Gordon is holding deliberately made a false confession in order to lead us into a trap.
Maybe he and Brown are working together. All we have to do is prove it.
That's all. I'll call Commissioner Gordon and tell him that Batman and Robin are still alive. And we'll drop in on him first thing in the morning.
This case is loaded with suspects. Yet we haven't uncovered a single clue in the whole lot that would help us identify the wizard. Only last night we investigated a warehouse on Marine Street and found exactly nothing.
Dick and I heard some reference made to a warehouse last night on Barry Brown's broadcast.
Brown is suspect number 1 in my book. If Brown isn't the wizard, he'll do till a better suspect comes along.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Barry Brown, this is a surprise.
Hello, Bruce.
Surprise? It's a shock. Don't tell me you've come to give yourself up.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm low on news copy. I thought perhaps you might have a few scoops you could spare.
Well, if I had, you'd have broadcasted them a long time ago. Who's been feeding you your material?
Oh, it's confidential. I'm not at liberty to say.
Well, if I could arrange it, you wouldn't be at liberty, period.
Yes, Walker?
Commissioner, our shortwave monitor picked up this message. The voice identified itself as the wizard.
Thank you.
What is it, Commissioner?
It's a threat. The wizard demands that the railroads pay him an unspecified sum to be named later.
And if they refuse?
Professor Hamill's stolen remote control machine will be used to stop every train entering and leaving Gotham City.
What's the deadline?
Just about now. He's going to stop every train for 5 minutes just as a warning.
I'm surprised this hadn't been on Barry Brown's broadcast.
That's right. How about that, Brown?
Well, we know how he gets some of his news anyway.
Yes, I know. Every train in Gotham City is affected by the mysterious force. I can only tell you that the unknown wizard is responsible for it. We're doing everything we can.
See you later, Commissioner.
Five minutes are out.
Too bad. I was just beginning to enjoy this.
You'll get plenty of chance to play with those trains if the railroads refuse to kick in on demand.
They won't dare refuse. I've shown them a sample of my power. Now that Batman is no longer here to help them, they'll meet my terms, or the full force of X-90 will blast their industry to oblivion.
You don't make any mistakes, do you?
No, I don't, Neil. You and Earl better learn that at once. I won't tolerate mistakes from any of my men.
This is your up-to-the-minute news vendor, Barry Brown, interrupting the program now in progress to bring you an emergency bulletin. Through a secret source, I have just learned that Winslow Harrison, president of the Associated Railroads, will personally investigate the strange phenomena that halted all trains for 5 minutes in the Gotham City area today. Harrison is already on his way here. In a long-distance telephone call to Police Commissioner Gordon, he flatly refused to submit to any blackmail attempts by the wizard, regardless of the consequences. And now for other news.
What's bothering you?
Harrison's safety. The wizard must have heard that broadcast. Perhaps he even inspired it.
Yeah, Harrison's decision must have really knocked the props out from under his blackmail scheme.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. And what's to prevent the wizard from attacking Harrison on his way here?
Batman and Robin might.
I'll check with Gordon and find out his route.
Are you sure we're headed in the right direction?
Gordon said this is the right road.
And the wizard and his men may be around here somewhere.
But they won't expect us. Commissioner Gordon is the only man who knows Batman and Robin are still alive.
There's a car coming up behind us.
Round that next curve, then stop. Surprised to find us alive?
No, I didn't believe Barry Brown's report of your death.
Why are you following us?
Well, did it ever occur to you that only the wizard's men would know of your supposed demise?
What of it?
Well, doesn't that mean that Barry Brown is tied up with them? Maybe even leading them?
I've suspected Brown for some time. But you haven't answered my question.
Does Bruce Wayne know that you're driving his car?
Of course.
You know, if I didn't know Bruce Wayne so well, I'd almost think that you and he were the same man.
That's absurd. And you won't tell me where you're going, I'll tell you. You saw us on the way here, knew we were on a mission, and followed us to get some pictures for your magazine.
Any objections?
Not up until now, but this is as far as you go.
Oh, is that so? And just how do you expect to stop me?
By keeping your key.
You mean you're going to keep me stranded out here in this wilderness?
Not for long. As soon as I can get to a phone, I'll call Bruce and tell him to come get you.
Car's coming.
You sure it's Harrison's?
The license checks.
Neil to headquarters. Neil calling headquarters.
Come in, Neil.
Harrison's car's approaching.
Remote control mechanism is ready for operation. Stand by.
Stopping, all right. You stand by. The rest of you come with me.
What's the matter with it, Martin?
I don't know, Mr. Harrison. It just stopped.
My appointment in Gotham City is less than an hour away.
Your appointment has been canceled, Mr. Harrison.
What is this?
Just play along. You'll find out.
What?
I'll help Harrison. You take care of those other fellas.
Right.
Batman, how did you get here?
Never mind that. Let's get to that cabin.
Batman and Harrison are in the cabin.
Why didn't you take care of them?
I left a little package in there to do that.
Then we'll make sure they don't get out. Cover the other side.
You stay here. I'll check on Robin.
What's the matter with that clock? Look at my watch. The second hand's racing. What's causing all this?
That's what I'd like to know.
What is in this mysterious package? Is the wizard finally to come into the open? Be sure to see Robin Meets the Wizard, Chapter 8 of Batman and Robin at this theater next week. The wizard threatens to stop all transportation with the remote control machine. Harrison, railroad magnate, comes to make a deal with the wizard, but the latter's men take him prisoner.
What's the matter with that clock? Look at my watch. The second hand's racing. What's causing all this?
That's what I'd like to know.
Come on, let's go. not gonna fall for that trick. That siren's on Batman's car.
Maybe not. I've seen another car heading this way.
We finished Batman and Harrison. What are we waiting for?
What about Batman's pal?
Forget him. Let's get out of here.
There.
Batman! I thought that blast had finished you.
It would have if there hadn't been a small cellar under that cabin.
That's right.
Glad to see you're all right, Mr. Harrison.
I am, thanks to Batman. How about you?
Well, I guess I'll live.
Well, is there any reason we can't resume our trip to Gotham City?
You'll find your ignition is burned out, for which you can thank the unknown wizard. I'll have to take you in my car.
Hold it.
Who are you?
I don't mind her. She's always going around taking pictures nobody ever sees.
I'll send a repairman out, Martin.
Okay, Mr. Harrison.
Never mind the car. The boys are going to the new hideout. Report Earl and me into headquarters.
Okay.
Made this trip a lot. Where's this sub take us?
One reason I'm still alive is that I don't ask too many questions.
Are you sure that both Batman and Harrison were finished?
I'm positive. No one could have lived through that explosion.
Good. Then I can proceed with my plans. I've already sent an ultimatum to the railroads through Commissioner Gordon.
The wizard threatens to paralyze the entire railroad system with his remote control machine, unless he receives $5 million today.
Preposterous. I refuse to even consider such a demand.
How does he want the money delivered?
It's to be in old, unmarked bills, and it's to be thrown from a train at a designated spot.
I tell you I won't consider it. It's up to you to stop this criminal.
The only way to do that is by strategy.
You have a plan?
Yes, it will call for some cooperation by the Treasury officials. Also, we must let information leak out to a certain broadcaster.
Sergeant?
This is Barry Brown reporting. Here is startling news. The railroads have surrendered to the wizard on his terms. The $5 million he demands will be thrown from a train at a designated spot. This proves my previous claim that the police are helpless against the remote control machine.
Well, this is one time when we know how Brown got his story.
Well, is real money going to be delivered to the wizard's men?
Yes, it's old bills that the government was going to destroy and replace with new currency.
What if the wizard gets away with all that money?
He won't. The bills have been painted with a radioactive substance. We'll use a Geiger counter and track them down.
Sounds great.
Not only that, when the package is open and the money is exposed to the air, it'll immediately burst into flame.
Well, where do you and I come in on this?
We don't. But Batman and Robin will be there when the package is thrown from the train.
There's another plane about 5,000 feet below us.
Probably a lookout plane. They can't see us at this height.
Well, it looks like the pirate plane we saw before.
Calling car 6. This is lookout plane. Calling car 6. All clear.
This is car 6. Was the money thrown off the train?
Yes, it's in the shallow draw just east of the junction.
Good, we'll pick it up.
The car that came out of the brush is headed towards the junction.
They're after the money. You land the plane and get to our car. I'll make a delayed jump so I can get down faster.
This is car 6.
You sure you weren't observed?
Yes, I'm sure.
Good. Meet car 4, transfer the money, and then carry out my orders.
Transfer the money to another car. Move over. The radioactive money should be giving off signals by now. Check your indicator. What does it say?
We're on the right track. Turn to the right.
This highway leads to the industrial section of the city.
But it'll be dark before we get there.
That won't make any difference in that gadget.
Here, you see what you can do with it. I'll call headquarters and let the wizard know we're here.
Okay.
Neil calling headquarters. Neil calling headquarters.
Come in, Neil.
We have the money at the South Street warehouse. Do you want it brought to headquarters?
No, I'll go there personally. Stand by.
Right.
Sounds like it's getting louder.
I guess we're getting hotter.
The closer we get to that warehouse, the more signals we receive. We'll take a look. Stay here and watch.
Sure wrap this stuff up tight.
You could be careful with $5 million, wouldn't you?
Let me give you a hand with that, huh?
Thought I told you to stand guard.
Is the faithless Jimmy setting another trap for his sister? What new scheme of the wizard is this? For the stirring answers, see The Wizard Strikes Back, Chapter 9 of Batman and Robin, at this theater next week. Money radioactive, enabling him to trace it to a warehouse.
happened to you?
Well, somebody hit me from behind. What started the fire?
The radioactive money burst into flame.
Then the wizard won't get his ransom money.
No, he won't. There's liable to be more trouble.
It's done, the private detective.
Hey, what are you doing around here, Dunn?
Oh, I'm just looking around.
Are you sure that's all?
Maybe I should ask why Barry Brown, radio announcer, is snooping around here.
I'm just looking for some spot news. You haven't given me any lately.
You've been doing all right.
Either of those men could be the wizard.
Yeah, but so could Professor Hamill. He invented the machine that caused all the trouble.
But he's a wheelchair invalid.
Yeah, but he could still be the brains.
Leave it at the desk, Carter.
Don't you want me to serve it, sir?
No, I'm not hungry. Get out.
Very good, sir.
Start the power so the machine will warm up. I'll prove to them that I'm ready to strike back.
I'm gonna make them pay twice as much after the way they cross-check on that money deal.
Before I'm through with them, they'll be glad to meet any terms I name. I've stopped the railroads. Now I'll demoralize all traffic. Is too strong for its working parts. In this section where the greatest friction is, the diamond bearings are burnt out.
Commissioner?
Hello, Bruce. How are you, Vicky?
Hello.
Would you join us for lunch?
No, thanks. I won't have time. You know, Bruce, you have a much better head than most people realize.
I'm certainly glad Vicky heard you say that.
His head's all right. He just doesn't use it enough.
Bruce, I'd like to get your opinion on something.
Certainly, Commissioner.
Why do you suppose the wizard has stopped using his remote control machine?
Maybe it's out of order.
You may be right, but there's still a chance he can repair it.
He'll certainly try, since the machine is his main offensive weapon. And that suggests more robberies, possibly synthetic diamonds.
Very good. Tell your contacts you'll be rewarded for the information. I'll inform you later of my plan. I've located a new supply of synthetic diamonds.
Where is it?
The Research Council has developed a new type which resists heat and friction better than the real ones. It'll take a great deal of strategy to get them.
Thanks for the lunch.
It was a pleasure, Vicky.
Ooh, I hope that's something exciting for me to cover.
We'd better get out of here before we get roped in on something.
Vicky Vale speaking. Jimmy,
It's her brother.
where are you? What kind of trouble?
I can't talk much. I need help.
Is this another trick to trap me?
Oh, I swear it isn't, Vicky. You've got to come here and help me.
All right, where are you? All right, I'll be right there.
Vicky?
or how she got out of here.
You got me.
The Harbor Club. That means trouble. Batman and Robin have got to follow through.
Glad you made it, sis. Hurry up, the guard will be back any minute.
Why didn't you call me before this?
I'll tell my story at police headquarters. It's important for them to know what's going on.
Well, I'll take you there. Come on.
What are you going to do with me? Turn you over to the police.
Come in, Batman. You're just in time to hear Jimmy Vale's story.
Good. I've just brought in another of the Wizard's men.
Fine. Sergeant, have Batman's prisoner questioned and bring me a complete report. Now, Vale, how did you get in with the Wizard's outfit?
I thought I was being hired as a pilot for a chartered flight. It took me a little while to find out what was going on.
Did you ever meet the Wizard?
No, at first I took my orders from a man named Nolan. Afterwards was a man named Neil.
Neil, yeah. Well, go ahead.
Well, the Wizard is planning another big job. His remote control machine broke down because the diamond insets burned out.
Bruce was right, Vicky. Go on.
Well, Neil said that he heard the Research Council was making synthetic diamonds. They plan to attack the place tomorrow.
Well, I'll put a stop to that now.
How?
I'll have the diamonds moved to the main plant.
As long as you don't intend to question Jim any further, I suggest you release him to the custody of his sister.
It's a good idea. I'll still want you as a material witness.
Anytime. I've got a long account to settle with that bunch.
Thank you, Commissioner. Come on, Jimmy. Oh, I've got to rush these negatives over to the enlarging room.
Go ahead, sis. I'll hang around here.
I'll be right back.
Take your time. Neil, this is Jimmy Vale. Gordon fell for the story. He's having the diamonds moved this afternoon. Okay, I'll wait till I hear from you. Goodbye.
Hello, Alfred. Commissioner Gordon, put him on. Hello, Commissioner. What's on your mind? He's telling me about the prisoner Batman brought in. Well, that's most unusual. I don't know, but I'll think it over. Thanks for telling me. Goodbye. The man who was guarding Jimmy had blanks in his gun.
Blanks? Why?
Maybe he wasn't supposed to shoot Jimmy.
Oh, I don't get it.
Maybe they wanted him to escape and tell that story. Batman and Robin had better get right over to that synthetic diamond plant. the synthetic diamonds left here yet?
Yes, a few minutes ago. Headed for the research plant.
Thanks. Are you injured?
I'm all right. They slugged me.
Did they get the diamonds?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Got a big lead on us. They may turn off anywhere.
I realize that. But this road leads to that secret getaway of theirs near the ocean. I'm betting they'll go there.
There's a car coming up fast behind us. Looks like Batman's.
It is Batman's.
Call headquarters and tell the wizard.
Car 4 calling headquarters.
This is headquarters. Come in, Car 4.
I don't know how he got there, but Batman's close on our trail.
What is your location?
About 10 miles south of town on Highway 18.
Very good. I'll take care of Batman.
The wizard's using his remote control machine on us.
Oh, no chance to catch those diamond thieves now.
Maybe we can borrow this one.
Batman, Robin.
That's right. We're after some jewel thieves, but our car's been disabled. May we use yours?
Sure, hop in.
No, I meant we'll take yours and you stay here with ours. There might be trouble.
Well, trouble don't bother me none. But if that's the way you feel about it, take her and welcome.
If anything happens to it, the police will give you another one.
Tell them to get me one with a red light and a siren on it, will you?
There's another car trailing us. Moving fast, too. Call headquarters.
Car 4 calling headquarters.
Headquarters. Come in, Car 4.
There's another car trailing us. Can you look it over through your televiewer?
Yes. Stand by. Batman and Robin are in that car. Batman's too clever for his own good. This time I'll do more than stop him.
This ought to be good.
The wizard has taken control.
Has Jimmy Vale at last broken with the Wizard's men? What bold move of the Wizard's is this? Next week, in this theater, see the plot unfold further in Batman's Last Chance, Chapter 10 of Batman and Robin. The Wizard's men intercept a shipment of synthetic diamonds needed to operate their remote control machine. Batman and Robin pursue the thieves. Their car is disabled. They commandeer another and...
Car 4 calling headquarters.
Headquarters. Come in, Car 4.
There's another car trailing us. Can you look it over through your televiewer?
Yes. Stand by. Batman and Robin are in that car. Batman's too clever for his own good. This time I'll do more than stop him.
This ought to be good.
The Wizard has taken control. Bail out. Keep down. The Wizard may be able to see us.
Headquarters to Car 4. Headquarters to Car 4.
This is Car 4. Come in, headquarters.
Batman has been taken care of for good. I've seen to it personally.
Good work. Things ought to be different now with Batman out of our hair.
They will be.
It's a long walk back to where we left the car.
I hope it runs. The wiring's probably burned out. And we'll have to square things with that man whose car we took.
Any more worries?
Yeah, I've persuaded Commissioner Gordon to let Jimmy Vale go so we can watch him. We haven't had much time to do that.
Well, maybe Vicky's keeping track of her brother.
I hope so. I think we can take a chance now.
Hello, this is Jimmy Vale. Okay, Neil, rendezvous D. I'll be right over. Markham Building. Keep the change.
Mr. Wayne's residence?
Oh, this is Vicky Vale. I must speak to Mr. Wayne at once.
I'm sorry, Miss Vale. He's not at home.
Do you know where you can find him?
No, I don't. Do you wish to leave a message?
Yes, tell him that... Oh, never mind.
Somebody's coming along the corridor towards the door.
See who it is.
It's Jimmy Vale.
He sure took his time. What took you so long?
My sister Vicky dropped in.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come here.
Sit down and relax. We got a big job coming up.
Any messages, Alfred?
Miss Vale called a little over an hour ago. She seemed quite angry when she learned you were not at home.
Thanks.
I wonder what Vicky wanted.
Might be something about her brother.
Hope he doesn't get her in trouble.
Someone's snooping around this floor.
See who it is.
He doesn't stand still long enough.
Go out and look around.
Who are you looking for?
My brother.
Well, just the boys who can take you to him.
Vicky!
You sure fix things.
Let her go.
So she can bring the police. Maybe she already has. Lock her up in there. Get outside and see if she did bring any cops.
Mr. Wayne's residence?
This is Vicky Vale. Look, I'm a prisoner in a downtown office building. I want you to write down this address and give it to Bruce. The number is... How much longer am I to be held a prisoner here?
Nice try, sister. But don't try it again.
Somebody for me, Alfred?
Yes, it was Miss Vale, sir, but she's no longer on the wire.
Why not?
Somebody forced her to hang up.
Where is she?
Well, she started to explain she was being held prisoner in some office building. Then the connection was broken.
That building must be one of the Wizard's hideouts.
How can we find it?
That last prisoner we caught should know where it is.
Getting him to reveal anything would be a man-sized job.
Yes, a Batman-sized job, but it's our only hope.
Don't ask questions. Get in that delivery truck and take off.
Jason sure fell for that phony escape routine.
We can thank Commissioner Gordon for helping us put it over.
I hope it helps us find Vicky.
This is Jason calling Rendezvous C. Jason calling Rendezvous C. Come in, Rendezvous C.
We found the radio all right.
This is Gabe at Rendezvous C. I thought you were in the Who Scout, Jason.
I was, but I got out. Where do I report?
Report to Rendezvous D.
Check.
Wait here, I'll be right back. It's Jason.
Couldn't be. He's in jail.
Not now, he isn't. He's right outside that door.
Let him in. How'd you get here?
Well, don't you know?
If I did, I wouldn't ask.
You mean you didn't have anything to do with my escape or that getaway car?
Certainly not. Someone's been playing games.
Well, it's not me.
Another visitor.
There's the answer. Someone's tailed you here. This will take care of anybody who touches any metal in the hallway. Well, he'll be knocked cold. Come on, let's go.
Vicky, this is Jimmy. I'll get you out as soon as I can. Bruce Wayne.
No one came this way. Let's split up and head them off.
Let me out of here. Open the door.
Batman, they're searching for you.
Must Robin now carry on alone? Who is making a getaway in this speeding car? See the startling answers in Robin's Roost, Chapter 11 of Batman and Robin, at this theater next week.